multiple type declarations. In the multiple type declarations, let's say you declared something in the program like types, begin of, and so on, and end of this structure. You create a structure, right? So in the program, so similar to that, you can have any type declarations in the type pools. You cannot declare anything without the field types. We cannot write anything without types. So types is mandatory. You need to enter types here, and from only then it will work. And now when we say begin of, you cannot type st underscore emp, something like that. What you need to make sure is this name of the structure, or whatever structure or field, whatever you are declaring, should start with the name of the type pool. Let us assume that the type pool name is zjh underscore typ, something like that. Okay, let's say jh underscore typ is a type pool name. Now you need to start this structure name with zjh underscore typ. After that you can write anything, underscore st underscore emp or whatever it might be. It's up to you, but hyphen is not allowed. So zjh underscore typ is something which we need to mention in the beginning. Zjh underscore typ is something which we need to mention in the beginning. This is very important. Okay, so now this is the basic concept here, and you can declare any number of types here. So let's go to the system and see this. So now here, let's say I'll go for, let me show you first a standard type pool. So this is a SLIS type pool. As we discussed in the theory, if the type pool name is SLIS, all the type declarations should start with SLIS. Anything that we declare in this should start with SLIS, otherwise it doesn't accept. Now let's create our own now. So let's create something like zjh underscore typ, okay, because it's able to accommodate only. So say typ, okay, zjh and zjh ty is the group in type pool name. So create, short text is type pool, and then click on save, and then here we'll go for type pool. In the type pool we'll go for types a of 10 type C. So if I write it like this, system will throw an error. Let me show you the error. So it says all names of object called zjhty in current type pool must begin with zjh and zjhty. So what I'll be doing now, I'll just add zjhty underscore. Okay, after that, now the error will not come. I missed Z, sorry. Okay, now the error will not come. So what I'm trying to tell you here is anything, any declaration that you do in the type pool should start with zjhty, because that's a type pool name. And if you go back and see the standard type pool that we have here, SLIS, or we have a lot of type pools that we make use of, which will have, you know, hundreds and sometimes, you know, hundreds and sometimes, you know, tens and hundreds of declarations that will all start with types. Okay, you cannot write data. If you write data also, it will throw an error. Let me show you that one as well. So I have written types, there was no issue. But if I say data, some k, okay. Now it says type pools, you cannot define only types and constants. Okay, constants also you can define. So you can write here constants, it will not throw any error. Okay, for constant value is mandatory, value 4. So it will not throw it. Oh, sorry. Oh, it should start with zjhty, right? Zjhty underscore p underscore k. Now it will not have any errors. So you can define only types and we can define constants. That's it. You cannot define any data declaration. Data, you cannot write data. So anything that you want to do it in types, you can do it. And the main purpose of this type pools is to find out the pre-existing or standard type pools which we can make use of in our scenarios. We basically, most of the times in the real-time projects, we'll never create a type pool unless and until it's extremely important and at the beginning of the project, not in the middle of the beginning of the project. If you are very clear, crystal clear that there are some structures that needs to be declared in or used in multiple number of projects and multiple number of programs, only then we are going to declare it. Otherwise, 99% of the times we will always use a standard type pools. There are a lot of standard type pools which we can use, and in going forward in our projects also we are going to use some type pools, standard type pools. Okay, this completes the scenario on the type pool.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.